Hi, everybody. Welcome once again to the Success Portal with Dr. Franklin, a life strategist. Today, I want to talk to you about your attitude. I think you've heard before about the cliche that says your attitude determines your altitude. That is very, very true. I'm often find it quite intriguing when I enter different restaurants and I eat out with friends or certain people I take out to certain restaurants, and I'm often intrigued by the attitude that certain waiters and waitresses show as they're serving us food or they're trying to help us. And I meet all sorts of different people because of the different places that I go to. Different restaurants and I eat out with friends or certain people I take out to certain restaurants, and I'm often intrigued by the attitude that certain waiters and waitresses show as they're serving us food or they're trying to help us. And I meet all sorts of different people because of the different places that I go to. But one thing that has struck me is I can tell if someone is going to be successful or not. Coming from a medical background, one of the things that we are taught in medical school is to be able to pick up signs and symptoms, is to be able to find out information from patients of their symptomatology and to come up with a provisional diagnosis based on the symptomatology, and then to use our clinical skill to put together the patient's symptoms that they're presenting with and the clinical findings and the investigations to come up with a diagnosis. I find that in life, even when I come into contact with certain people, I'm able to tell if this person is going to be a success in life or not, based on how they present themselves, based on their attitude towards what they're doing. Even if it may seem to be like a trivial task, even if it might seem like serving tables, you can actually be able to determine if this person is going to be a success or not. I find that some people undermine their little jobs, their small jobs, or they look at their jobs as being trivial, and therefore they do not put their effort into what they're doing, and therefore they have a negative attitude, and they're not serious about what they're doing. And as a result, the world does not take them seriously. Sometimes when I go to restaurants, you have to give a tip, at least 10% of or 20% of the total bill, just to kind of encourage the waiter. Sometimes some of them go the extra mile, and you actually feel like, come on guys, let's give them maybe 30% or 40% of what the bill is, because the person has shown an effort, the person has gone the extra mile. If you're going to be successful, there has to be that attitude or that culture inside of you to always go the extra mile, to always do more than what the average person would do. I can tell you that people who have been successful in all sorts of areas and spheres of life have always gone the extra mile. They've always done more than the average person has done. And that goes back to your attitude. If you have a negative attitude, there's no way you'll be able to go the extra mile. It's only somebody who has a good attitude who can go the extra mile. They do whatever they do with excellence. They do whatever they do with all their heart and with all their might. So if you're going to be successful, you need to have a positive attitude. You need to be someone who is prepared to go the extra mile, even with trivial things, because you do not know who is watching you, and you do not know who's going to connect you to the next big place or the next place of great influence and your next place of great fame. Thank you so much for listening to this wonderful video. I hope to see you again soon. This is Dr. Franklin, life strategist.